William stood at the edge of the dense forest, his heart pounding with anticipation. The sun cast a warm, golden light through the towering trees, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. He took a deep breath, inhaling the earthy scent of the woods, and reminded himself of the promise he'd made. Stepping into the forest, William felt the cool embrace of the shadows wrap around him. He followed a narrow, winding path, ducking under low-hanging branches and sidestepping gnarled roots. His thoughts raced with excitement and a hint of nervousness. "I can't believe I'm finally doing this," he muttered, his voice swallowed by the forest's quiet hum. The path led him deeper into the heart of the forest, where the canopy grew thicker and the air more still. Sunlight filtered through the leaves in scattered beams, casting a soft, ethereal glow on the forest floor. William's heart skipped a beat as he caught sight of his destination. A small clearing ringed by ancient trees. Their gnarled trunks and twisted branches seemed to form a natural sanctuary, a secret place hidden from the outside world. "This is it," he whispered, a mix of wonder and apprehension flickering through him. As he stepped into the clearing, William noticed a small, weathered stone bench nestled against the trunk of the largest tree. He approached it cautiously, as if approaching a wild animal, and sat down. The bench creaked softly beneath him, and he let out a nervous chuckle. "I can't believe I'm actually doing this," he muttered, his thoughts a jumble of excitement and nerves. Closing his eyes, William took a deep breath, inhaling the rich, earthy scent of the forest. The promise he'd made, the one that had brought him to this hidden clearing, flooded back to him. "I promised to face my fears," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the soft rustle of the leaves. "I promise to be brave, even when it's hard." The words hung in the air, echoing through the clearing like a vow made to the forest itself. William felt a shiver of determination run down his spine. Opening his eyes, he noticed a small, overgrown path branching off from the clearing. It led deeper into the forest, disappearing into the shadows. "I wonder where that leads," he thought aloud, his curiosity piqued. Despite his lingering apprehension, William felt a newfound sense of resolve welling up inside him. He stood up, brushing off the dirt from his jeans, and took a tentative step towards the path. "I've come this far," he muttered, his thoughts resolute. "I can't turn back now." With a deep breath, William stepped onto the overgrown path, leaving the safety of the clearing behind. The forest closed in around him, the branches forming a green canopy overhead. As he ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, William felt a sense of accomplishment swell within him. He'd kept his promise, faced his fears, and discovered a hidden part of himself in the process. The forest around him seemed to whisper its approval, the rustling leaves and chirping birds a symphony of encouragement. "A promise kept," he whispered, a small smile creeping onto his face. The path ahead twisted and turned, leading him further into the unknown depths of the forest. But with each step, William felt his resolve grow stronger, his fears fading into the shadows behind him. He'd kept his promise, faced his fears, and discovered a hidden part of himself in the process. And, as he continued down the overgrown path, he knew that no matter what lay ahead, he would face it with courage and determination, forging his own path through the depths of the forest. The forest around him seemed to whisper its approval, the rustling leaves and chirping birds a symphony of encouragement. "A promise kept," he whispered, a small smile creeping onto his face. The path ahead twisted and turned, leading him further into the unknown depths of the forest. But with each step, William felt his resolve grow stronger, his fears fading into the shadows behind him. And as he ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, he knew that he would never be the same again. For in this moment, in the depths of the forest, he had discovered the true power of a promise kept. Takeaway: keeping promises to ourselves can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. Facing our fears, even when it's difficult, can reveal hidden strengths and resilience. The natural world can provide a powerful backdrop for personal transformation and reflection.